Number 1. This 1972 Oldsmobile 98, offered at $9,500 and located in Floral Park, New York, is presented as a clean and well-kept full-size classic that runs and drives properly. The seller highlights its strong 455 rocket V8 engine, a desirable power plant known for its smooth torque and effortless cruising capability, making this Oldsmobile an appealing option for anyone seeking a comfortable and reliable vintage American luxury sedan. Finished in maroon with a black interior, the car maintains a cohesive and period-correct appearance, and all the glass is reported to be intact with no cracks, further supporting its solid overall condition. The seller notes that the chrome trim remains in good shape, an important detail for a car of this era, as replacement brightwork can be costly and difficult to source. The tires are said to be in good condition as well, contributing to its road-ready status. According to the listing, all lights and electrical systems are functioning, a reassuring sign that the car has been maintained and is not burdened with the typical electrical faults often found in older vehicles. These functional details underline the car's suitability as an immediate driver rather than a long-term project requiring extensive repairs. The overall presentation suggests a straightforward, honest Oldsmobile 98 that has not been heavily modified or neglected. In a market where many examples of early 1970s luxury sedans suffer from deferred maintenance or cosmetic decline, this one stands out as a clean driver priced below many comparable listings. The seller even claims it to be the cheapest 1972 Oldsmobile 98 currently available, making it a compelling opportunity for enthusiasts seeking full-size American comfort without the premium price tag often attached to well-preserved examples. Its combination of a strong drivetrain, clean interior glass, solid chrome, and working electronics provides confidence for a buyer looking for an uncomplicated classic. The seller emphasizes that the only reason for the sale is an upcoming move, suggesting that the car is not being unloaded due to hidden issues or mechanical concerns. Interested buyers are encouraged to view the car in person before making offers, as the seller is not open to what he considers unreasonable or lowball proposals. For someone seeking a big-bodied 1970s cruiser with reliable performance, respectable presentation, and a price positioned firmly among the market's best values, this 1972 Oldsmobile 98 represents an appealing and practical choice. Number 2. This 1974 Chevrolet Classic, offered at $9,000 and located in Fontana, California, is presented as a running project that provides a solid foundation for someone looking to bring a Chevy Nova back to life. The seller notes that the car has not been wrecked and still runs, which is a promising starting point for a mid-70s classic in today's market. Although the registration is expired by roughly 8 months, the Nova remains complete and operational, giving potential buyers a driveline that does not require major revival before beginning cosmetic or mechanical improvements. According to the seller, the primary mechanical issue involves the parking lights, which occasionally flicker on and off. Electrical quirks are not uncommon in vehicles of this age, and this specific problem is described as intermittent rather than constant, suggesting that the fix may be straightforward. Beyond that, the remaining needs are categorized as minor repairs and cosmetic work, making this Chevy a manageable project for someone who wants to improve a classic without diving into a full restoration. The car is described as needing love, indicating that while it runs, it does show signs of age and wear typical for a 1970s survivor. Enthusiasts who enjoy putting personal touches on their vehicles will likely appreciate the opportunity to refine the body, interior, and small mechanical details at their own pace. With no history of accidents mentioned, the structure and panels are expected to be generally sound, giving the next owner confidence in its bones as they begin upgrading or restoring it. Overall, this 1974 Chevrolet Classic offers an accessible entry into the world of vintage Chevy ownership, particularly for those who enjoy hands-on projects. Its running condition, lack of major damage, and relatively minor list of issues make it suitable for a budget-minded enthusiast, while the expired registration and electrical quirks are factors that allow the price to remain within reach. For buyers seeking a platform that can be driven, refined, and personalized over time, this Nova presents a promising and uncomplicated starting point. Number 3. This 1955 DeSoto Fire offered at $10,900 and located in Troy, New York, is presented as a well-preserved mid-50s Mopar equipped with its desirable 291 Hemi engine. The car features a 2-speed PowerFlite automatic transmission along with factory power steering, power brakes, and a power seat, making it one of the more luxurious offerings of its era. The odometer shows 72,186 miles, and the seller indicates that many of its mechanical and electrical components have been refreshed while maintaining the original 6-volt electrical system. Included with the sale are various spare parts as well as original paperwork, adding to the car's authenticity and historical value. The seller reports long-term ownership, having purchased the Fireflite in 2005 and maintaining it with care throughout the years. Its mechanical condition is described as solid, supported by the work previously completed to keep the Hemi engine and supporting systems in proper order. Retaining the factory electrical setup is a notable detail, as many cars of this age are converted to 12-volt systems. The decision to keep it original will be appreciated by purists seeking period-correct preservation. The presence of additional parts further enhances its practicality, providing the next owner with useful components for continued upkeep. One of the standout points of this DeSoto's history is its participation in the well-known Great Race, a demanding coast-to-coast endurance rally. The seller states that the car successfully completed the event in both 2006 and 2007, a clear indication of its reliability, mechanical soundness, and overall roadworthy nature. Completing such a long-distance vintage rally twice is no small accomplishment and speaks highly of the Fireflite's durability and performance when properly maintained. This documented history adds an appealing narrative for collectors who value vehicles with proven capability and real driving pedigree. Overall, this 1955 DeSoto Fireflite represents an opportunity to acquire a classic Hemi-powered luxury car that has been both preserved and meaningfully exercised. Its combination of a distinctive early Hemi engine, refreshed systems, preserved electrical originality, long-term ownership, and successful Great Race participation makes it stand out among mid-50s Mopar offerings. For buyers seeking a vintage cruiser with character, authenticity, and a track record of reliable long-distance performance, this Fireflite offers compelling value at its current asking price. Number 4. This 1979 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $17,500 and located in Hampton, Virginia, is presented as a turnkey, ready-to-drive muscle car with a clean Virginia title and a rust-free body, making it an appealing option for anyone seeking a well-sorted late second-generation Camaro. The seller emphasizes that this example is not a project but a fully operational, mechanically refreshed car equipped with a 350 small block Chevy paired to a TH350 automatic transmission fitted with a shift kit. The engine is reported to make approximately 340 horsepower and 430 lb-ft of torque at the crank, thanks to a comp 260H cam, 441 heads with 76 cubic centimeters chambers, and larger 1.94/1.50 valves. Additional performance components, including an Edelbrock Performer aluminum intake, a Holley 650 CFM double pumper carburetor, long tube headers, and a custom 3-inch exhaust with aero-turbine resonators, reinforce that this Camaro has been built with both power and drivability in mind. Beyond its drivetrain upgrades, the car incorporates a number of modernized systems to enhance reliability and cooling, such as an electric fuel pump, electric water pump, a 4-row radiator, and dual electric fans. These updates significantly benefit a performance-oriented small block, especially in warmer climates or during spirited driving. The engine sits in an air-stamped block and breathes through a Proform air filter, while the exhaust exits at the rear axle for a clean, aggressive sound profile. Collectively, these features position the car as a well-engineered street machine ready for cruising, weekend events, or casual performance driving without requiring immediate further investment. Inside, the Camaro has undergone a major refurbishment, offering a cleaner and more comfortable environment than many cars of this era. The seller lists new seats, new carpet, sound-deadening material, a new headliner, a new wiper motor, and new fluid reservoirs, indicating a thorough approach to refreshing the interior and supporting systems. The addition of a Pyle audio stereo with Bluetooth connectivity brings modern convenience to the cabin, while the Momo shifter adds a sporty touch that aligns with the car's mechanical upgrades. The The package also includes additional interior pieces that have not yet been installed, giving the next owner room to further refine the look and feel of the cockpit at their own pace. The exterior is finished in burnt orange poly with the spoiler, mirrors, and hood scoop coated in matte black, giving the car a striking, purposeful appearance. Weld Pro Star wheels wrapped in new tires complete the car's muscular stance, while new brakes, including discs, pads, springs, shoes, and wheel cylinders, ensure that stopping power matches the upgrades under the hood. The seller includes spare parts and makes it clear that reasonable offers will be considered, though trades are not being entertained. All combined, this 1979 Chevrolet Camaro stands out as a well-built, well-maintained, and tastefully modified classic that offers both performance and presentation in a ready-to-enjoy package for its next enthusiast owner. Number 5. This 1966 Plymouth Belvedere, offered at $20,000 and located in Los Molinos, California, is presented as an exceptionally clean and well-preserved classic being sold as a roller. The seller emphasizes the car's remarkably tidy condition, noting that it comes with a proper title and a book of receipts documenting the work and maintenance performed over time. This level of documentation is especially valuable for buyers seeking transparency and confidence in the vehicle's history, particularly when considering a roller intended for future build plans. The Belvedere's overall presentation suggests that it has been cared for meticulously, making it an ideal platform for a high-quality restoration or a performance-oriented project. Being sold as a roller, the car does not currently include an installed engine or transmission, but the clean, sorted chassis offers an appealing foundation for a buyer wanting to choose their own powertrain combination. The seller mentions having a fresh Powerglide transmission equipped with an Ultra bell and yoke, which can be purchased separately if desired. This option allows potential buyers to tailor the build according to their goals, whether leaning toward drag racing, a street machine setup, or a period-correct restoration. The body's clean condition means less time patching or repairing rust and more time focusing on performance or customization. The inclusion of receipts highlights the prior investment in the car's upkeep, indicating that previous owners have taken the time to maintain structural and cosmetic integrity rather than letting the vehicle deteriorate. For a mid-1960s Mopar, finding a Belvedere this clean, especially one stripped and ready for drivetrain installation, is becoming increasingly rare. Its condition significantly reduces the upfront workload for builders, eliminating many of the costly and time-consuming steps typically associated with restoring a classic to a high standard. This makes the car especially attractive to enthusiasts who want to begin their project with a solid foundation rather than starting from a rough or incomplete shell. Overall, this 1966 Plymouth Belvedere stands out as a premium-quality roller ideal for someone looking to create a custom build or complete a polished restoration without dealing with hidden structural issues. Its clean presentation, full documentation, and the option to purchase a fresh Powerglide transmission make it versatile for a wide range of project directions. The seller notes that the only reason for letting it go is to fund other builds, indicating that the car is not being sold due to underlying problems. For a buyer seeking a remarkably clean Mopar platform with flexibility and excellent potential, this Belvedere represents a compelling and well-prepared opportunity. Number 6. This 1978 Oldsmobile Cutlass S, offered at $14,000 and located in Dayton, Ohio, is presented as a very clean and well-kept T-top example equipped with a desirable 403 Oldsmobile V8 and a floor shifter. The seller highlights that the car runs well, showcasing its solid mechanical foundation, and its overall condition makes it stand out among late 70s GM intermediates that are often found with rust or heavy wear. This particular Cutlass is said to be entirely rust-free, a major advantage for collectors and enthusiasts seeking a clean-bodied platform that does not require extensive metal repair or restoration work. The T-top configuration adds to its appeal, offering both style and a more engaging driving experience. Mechanically, the car has already received several important updates, including a new fuel tank, new sending unit, and a new fuel pump, demonstrating that the seller has invested in modernizing crucial components. Although the carburetor needs to be rebuilt, this issue is relatively minor and common for vehicles of this era, making it an accessible task for a hobbyist or professional shop. Once addressed, the 403 engine is known for smooth power delivery and reliability, and the floor-shifted automatic enhances the sporty character of this Calais. These features combine to create a classic Oldsmobile that is mechanically straightforward and ready for continued refinement. Cosmetically, the Cutlass is described as very nice and beautiful, suggesting that both the exterior and interior have been well maintained over the years. Clean Cutlass Calais models, especially T-top cars, have become increasingly difficult to find in this condition, as many have succumbed to rust or been modified extensively. The absence of rust and the car's overall cleanliness indicate that it has likely been stored carefully and treated with proper care, making it an attractive choice for someone seeking a turnkey cruiser that requires only minor work to be fully dialed in. Its aesthetic appeal will resonate with buyers who appreciate late 70s styling, smooth lines, and Oldsmobile's signature comfort. The seller stresses that this Cutlass is truly for sale, not on sale, signaling that the price reflects its condition, rarity, and level of preservation. Serious inquiries are encouraged, reinforcing that the car is aimed at buyers who understand its value and are prepared to purchase rather than negotiate endlessly. For someone in the market for a clean, largely original T-top Cutlass with a strong drivetrain, documented upgrades, and minimal remaining work, this 1978 Oldsmobile Cutlass Calais represents an appealing opportunity to own a well-preserved classic ready for enjoyment or further enhancement. Number 7. This 1973 Chevrolet Nova, offered at $8,500 and located in Frederick, Maryland, is presented as a solid and largely refreshed project car powered by a small-block Chevy 305 paired with a TH350 automatic transmission. The seller notes that the car has received new brake fluid, new shoes, and new drums, indicating that the braking system has recently been serviced. While it does not currently run, the needs are clearly outlined: a battery, a replacement or rebuilt carburetor, and a new transmission pan gasket should bring it back to operating condition. For buyers who are comfortable with light mechanical work, these requirements are manageable and make this Nova an appealing entry point into the classic Chevy market. Structurally, the car has undergone significant metal restoration, with the floors, trunk, and quarter panels already replaced, addressing some of the most common rust-prone areas on a 70s Nova. A stone guard has been sprayed onto the underside, providing additional protection and helping ensure long-term durability. The frame is described as solid, which is a key factor when evaluating a classic project car. Although it is not a true SS model, its rebuilt body and solid foundation make it an excellent candidate for a driver restoration, budget build, or custom project without the structural concerns often found in unrestored examples. The seller includes an impressive selection of new parts that come with the car, significantly adding value for the next owner. These items include a brand new chrome front bumper, new front and rear marker lights, new brake lights, all interior trim panels, and new door trim panels, parts that can be costly and time-consuming to source individually. The vinyl top is rated at 9 out of 10, suggesting it is in excellent condition and does not require replacement. While some rust is beginning to appear on the quarters near the sail panels, the issue is disclosed up front and appears limited, especially compared to typical rust levels on Novas of this era. Overall, this 1973 Chevrolet Nova represents a well-prepared and partially restored project offered at an approachable price point with the flexibility for the buyer to finish it according to their preferences. With solid structural work already completed, a strong selection of new parts included, and a clear outline of what is needed to return it to running condition, it stands as an excellent opportunity for someone seeking a manageable and rewarding classic car build. The seller notes that the price is or best offer and clearly states that no trades will be accepted, making this an ideal choice for a buyer ready to move forward with cash and a vision for the car's final form. Number 8. This 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass S, offered at $12,500 and located in New Egypt, New Jersey, is a genuine barn-find convertible that has been off the road since the late 1970s, making it an exceptionally rare and appealing project for Oldsmobile enthusiasts. The seller highlights that this is a factory bucket seat car and an original silver example, a combination not commonly found today, especially among long-stored survivors. Despite its decades of inactivity, the car retains its original 350 engine, which does run, and the power convertible top remains fully functional, going up and down as it should. These features provide a strong starting point for restoration, establishing the car not only as a desirable find but one that already shows signs of mechanical life after so many years in storage. Structurally and mechanically, the Cutlass is presented as a project, yet one that has enough functionality to be easily loaded onto a trailer. The seller notes that the car runs and stops well enough for transport, but it will need a full mechanical inspection and likely a comprehensive revival before being driven on the road. Given its long period of dormancy, the next owner should expect to address brakes, fuel delivery components, cooling systems, wiring, and all other typical systems associated with resurrecting a classic that has sat for decades. Still, having an original drivetrain that starts and a power top that operates sets a strong baseline for what could become a standout restored example. The car's originality is one of its major selling points. Barn finds from this era are increasingly scarce, and those retaining factory colors, interior configurations, and engines are even more difficult to come by. The fact that this Cutlass S convertible maintains its original 350 engine and factory bucket seats adds authenticity and historical value, making it an excellent candidate for either a factory-correct restoration or a tastefully updated restomod. Its long-term storage also means the car has not been heavily altered, hacked apart, or modified over the decades, preserving the integrity that many project seekers prioritize when selecting a restoration base. Overall, this 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass S convertible represents an exciting opportunity for anyone seeking a true barn-find project with undeniable potential. With a clear title in hand, a running original engine, a functional power top, and rare factory features, it offers much more than the typical dormant-era project car. While it will require a thorough mechanical and cosmetic overhaul to return to roadworthy condition, the fundamentals are all present, and its originality provides a compelling foundation for restoration. For buyers looking for a classic Olds convertible with rarity, history, and the kind of untouched character that is increasingly difficult to find, this Cutlass S stands out as a highly promising starting point. Number 9. This 1969 Pontiac Firebird, offered at $19,900 and located in Greencastle, Pennsylvania, is presented as a very original, well-maintained driver equipped with a desirable 350 HO engine paired to a 4-speed manual transmission. The car features a Holley 4-barrel carburetor and factory power steering, making it both responsive and enjoyable to drive. The seller states that it runs and drives great, supported by a long list of recently installed parts including a new battery, new tires, Pertronix ignition, alternator, voltage regulator, and additional upgrades that improve reliability. The Firebird also comes with its original radio, further emphasizing its unmodified and authentic character. While the previous owner scraped the right front fender when backing out of a garage, the damage is cosmetic and clearly shown in the photos, allowing buyers to assess it easily. Structurally, the car presents well for its age, especially considering its originality. The Landau top was added over 30 years ago and has been part of the car's look for decades, suggesting long-term preservation rather than a recent cosmetic cover-up. The trunk, frame rails, and suspension mounting points are all described as being in good shape, a major advantage for any classic Firebird. These areas are typically prone to rust and structural fatigue, so their solid condition significantly enhances the car's value and makes it an appealing candidate for continued enjoyment or a future restoration. The right section of the floor does require patchwork, and the seller notes that replacing the full right floor pan might be the easier solution, but this issue is localized and not uncommon for a vehicle of this era. Mechanically, the Firebird benefits from the recent service and new components that ensure dependability and smooth operation. The 350 HO engine is respected for its strong performance, and when paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, it delivers the classic muscle-era driving experience that enthusiasts seek. With fresh ignition upgrades, charging system components, and new tires installed, much of the key maintenance has already been handled, offering the next owner confidence in its mechanical condition. The presence of multiple new parts included with the sale adds further value, giving buyers additional items for future servicing or cosmetic improvements. Overall, This 1969 Pontiac Firebird stands out as a highly original, well-preserved example that remains ready to drive and enjoy immediately while also offering room for light restoration work if desired. Its strong running condition, desirable factory drivetrain, solid frame and trunk, long-installed Landau top, and included spare parts make it an appealing choice for collectors or enthusiasts seeking a classic Firebird that hasn't been heavily modified or pieced together. With no trades accepted, the seller presents this as a straightforward sale of a mechanically sound and character-rich Firebird that carries the unmistakable charm of late 60s Pontiac performance. Number 10. This 1969 Chevrolet Corvette convertible, offered at $35,000 and located in Edgewater, Maryland, is presented as a West Coast car featuring period-style custom flares and spoilers reminiscent of the modifications seen on racing-inspired C2 and C3 Stingrays. These enhancements were popularized by builders like Greenwood and other performance-focused shops, aimed at improving aerodynamics and allowing the use of wider tires for better grip and handling. The seller notes that the car delivers a nostalgic 1980s driving experience, evoking the feel of a true ride back in time. The fuel system has been recently serviced, including a flushed and clean fuel tank along with a new fuel pump to ensure dependable operation. A classic-style radio equipped with modern Bluetooth capability adds convenience while retaining vintage character. Mechanical updates continue with a refresh that includes new head gaskets, valve cover gaskets, an oil pan gasket, and both front and rear crankshaft seals. These improvements indicate attention to long-term reliability and reduced risk of leaks, which are common concerns on older V8 power plants. Braking components have also been inspected, with brake fluid flushed and replaced to improve pedal feel and overall stopping performance. Altogether, this Corvette represents a blend of classic custom styling, mechanical upkeep, and vintage meets modern touches, making it an appealing option for someone seeking a driver-ready C3 with personality. Number 11. This 1970 Buick Skylark convertible, offered at $29,999 in Vineland, New Jersey, is presented as a GS455 clone that's been modernized for real-world drivability. The seller highlights a 4.8 LS engine paired with a 6L80 automatic transmission, showing approximately 30,000 miles, giving this classic Buick a reliable and efficient modern powertrain. Garage-kept and maintained to be enjoyed rather than displayed, it offers a balance of vintage style with contemporary performance. The exterior is described as clean and solid, though the seller notes some paint imperfections, emphasizing that it's not a show car but a dependable cruiser. Underneath, the floors are said to be solid and rust-free, supported by a clean title for peace of mind. The power convertible top adds hassle-free enjoyment for open-air driving, complemented by BF Goodrich radial tires. Inside, the car features a Dakota digital dash, blending updated instrumentation with classic aesthetics. Long tube headers and a full dual exhaust system enhance performance and deliver a more aggressive sound. The braking system has also been refreshed with new pads and calipers on all four corners, improving stopping confidence. Overall, this GS455 Tribute offers a compelling mix of classic Buick presence with modern LS reliability, making it a solid candidate for someone who wants a turnkey driver with upgrades already in place. The seller is firm on avoiding trades and is in no rush to let it go. Number 12. This 1979 Pontiac Trans Am, offered at $7,350 and located in Carmel, New York, is presented as a running and driving example with strong potential as either a daily driver or a solid foundation for restoration. The seller highlights that the car is powered by a Chevrolet 454 engine paired with a 400 automatic transmission, giving it significantly more torque and performance than a factory-spec Trans Am from this era. Despite the drivetrain swap, the vehicle is said to operate well on the road, making it immediately usable for someone seeking a functional classic with muscle car character. The exterior carries a notable modification, as a previous owner replaced the original front nose with a 1978 style unit, giving the car a slightly earlier appearance. While details on paint and body condition are not expanded upon, the seller's focus on mechanical soundness suggests the car has been maintained with drivability in mind. The brakes and tires are reported to be in good condition, which further supports its claim as a dependable runner for regular use while still offering room for cosmetic improvements. Structurally and mechanically, the car appears to offer a straightforward platform for enthusiasts who appreciate the combination of Pontiac styling and big block Chevrolet power. The 454 swap opens the door for performance upgrades or tuning, while the existing setup provides adequate power for enjoyable weekend cruising. The 400 automatic transmission complements the engine well, offering durability and ease of operation for a variety of driving situations. A clean title accompanies the Trans Am, adding convenience and peace of mind for the next owner. Whether approached as a budget-friendly muscle car to enjoy immediately or as a project with promising long-term potential, this 1979 Pontiac Trans Am represents an accessible entry into the classic performance market. Its mix of drivability, upgraded power, and reasonable pricing makes it especially appealing to enthusiasts looking for a functional classic that can be enhanced over time. Number 13. This 1958 Chevrolet Impala, offered at $52,000 and located in Bothell, Washington, is presented as a beautifully preserved classic enhanced with thoughtful modern upgrades. Finished in K Coral, the car maintains its highly original appearance while benefiting from improvements that make it more enjoyable and reliable for today's driving conditions. The seller notes that the paint remains in beautiful condition overall, with only a few small blemishes visible in the photos, including a minor imperfection in the front windshield. With its unmistakable 1958 styling, chrome details, and elegant proportions, this Impala continues to turn heads wherever it goes. Under the hood, the car is powered by a rebuilt 283 cubic inch V8, completed by Mad Max car builders, and paired with an upgraded TH2004R Street automatic transmission. Additional mechanical enhancements include a Pertronix ignition system, a modern alternator conversion, and power front disc brakes, all of which contribute to improved starting, charging, and braking performance. Power steering has also been added, making the car significantly easier and more comfortable to handle compared to stock models. These upgrades strike a balance between preserving originality and ensuring dependable, modernized operation. Cooling and drivability have been further refined with the installation of 3 electric fans, one large unit mounted to the radiator and 2 neatly hidden 8-inch fans behind the grille. All are controlled via dual switches inside the cabin, allowing the driver to manage engine temperatures even on extremely hot days. The car also features a new stainless steel gas tank, fresh alignment, and new Golden Fury GFT wide white wall tires, which add to its vintage aesthetic while offering a smooth, confident ride. The steering system has been serviced with a new power steering control valve as part of the recent work performed. Inside, the Impala offers both air conditioning and heat, with the climate system functioning well aside from needing a Freon recharge for peak AC performance. These amenities, combined with the vehicle's mechanical upgrades, make it an attractive option for someone seeking a classic that can be enjoyed regularly rather than just admired at shows. With its blend of originality, tasteful enhancements, strong mechanical condition, and striking presentation, this 1958 Chevrolet Impala stands as a compelling example for collectors and enthusiasts seeking a truly special vintage Chevrolet. Number 14. This 1965 Chrysler 300, offered at $4,500 and located in Gloucester City, New Jersey, is presented as a mostly original classic powered by its factory 383 V8 engine. The car currently starts and runs, giving buyers a solid mechanical foundation, though the seller notes that the radiator has an issue that prevents it from being driven home, so towing will be required. With its signature full-size Chrysler styling and original drivetrain intact, this 300 represents an appealing project for someone looking to revive a mid-60s luxury performance cruiser. Mechanically, the car retains its OG 383 V8, a desirable engine known for strong torque and smooth operation, and it still fires up despite the cooling issue. Along with the radiator problem, the vehicle will need electrical work, as the radio and wipers are currently inoperative. These issues are typical for a classic of this era and provide a manageable entry point for anyone seeking a hands-on project without tackling a full drivetrain overhaul. The important fundamentals, engine, body, and originality remain in place. The Chrysler also comes with a set of original rims complete with white wall tires and factory hubcaps, adding to its authenticity and vintage appeal. Additionally, the seller includes 4 extra rims with good tires, offering immediate value and flexibility for the next owner. These pieces, combined with its intact classic styling, make the car even more attractive for restoration, customization, or preservation. The inclusion of old parts and tools further underscores that this was a long-held vehicle likely maintained by an enthusiast. Overall, this 1965 Chrysler 300 offers a compelling combination of originality, completeness, and project potential at a reasonable price point. While it will require cooling and electrical repairs, its running 383 V8, classic looks, and included extras make it a promising foundation for restoration or a weekend driver build. For buyers seeking an accessible entry into the world of mid-60s Mopar luxury muscle, this Chrysler stands as a worthwhile candidate with strong bones and plenty of character. Number 15. This 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, offered at $59,500 and located in Riverside, California, is presented as a heavily upgraded and modernized muscle car built for reliability, performance, and comfort. The seller highlights that the car is powered by a Crate LS2 engine paired with a Trailblazer intake, delivering an estimated 420 to 450 horsepower. With only 1,800 miles on the drivetrain, this Chevelle offers the appeal of classic SS styling combined with the confidence of fresh, modern components. It features a newly installed 4L80 automatic transmission with a 2,800 stall converter, ensuring strong acceleration and smooth street performance. The mechanical upgrades extend throughout the car, including a 3.73 Posey rear end that puts the LS2's power to the pavement effectively. Willwood brakes have been added to give the car significantly improved stopping capability over the original factory setup, an important enhancement for a build with this level of power. The seller emphasizes that everything on the car works properly, reflecting a well-executed and complete build rather than a project still in need of finishing touches. Overall, the drivetrain and mechanical systems appear to have been thoroughly modernized to create a dependable high-performance cruiser. Cosmetically and comfort-wise, the Chevelle is equipped with vintage air conditioning, adding usability in warm climates, and a retro sound audio system for modern convenience while preserving a period-correct appearance. The car sits on a set of 20-inch wheels and tires that have approximately 500 miles of use, giving it an aggressive stance that complements its updated mechanical nature. Nearly every aspect of the vehicle is described as upgraded, hinting at significant investment in both parts and labor to refine the driving experience. Altogether, this 1970 Chevelle SS represents a blend of iconic American muscle with modern powertrain and comfort upgrades, making it suitable for someone who wants the look of a classic without sacrificing performance or drivability. With its clean presentation, extensive list of improvements, and fully functioning systems, it stands as a turnkey example of a resto-mod Chevelle ready to be driven and enjoyed. The seller notes that no trades will be entertained, underscoring a straightforward cash-only sale for buyers seeking a well-built, modernized SS. Number 16. This 1971 Pontiac LeMans Sport Convertible, offered at $39,000 and located in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, is presented as a long-owned, heavily built, non-numbers-matching car featuring a professionally assembled 499 cubic-inch engine. The seller notes that the motor is based on a 1970 YH high-nickel block that has been bored and stroked, with a full Paul Spots performance build documented by an available build sheet. It features 4-bolt steel caps, 1971 197 HO round port heads with stainless valves, an aftermarket intake, stainless headers, and a full 3-inch exhaust system with band clamps. The car currently runs a square-bore setup for a Holley carburetor and is paired to a turbo 400 transmission controlled by a Hurst Promatic shifter, which the seller prefers over the previously installed dual-gate unit. The drivetrain is supported by a 12-bolt rear end with 3.73 gears, while the suspension has been upgraded with Willwood disc brakes on all 4 corners, boxed heavy-duty control arms with frame bracing, and coilovers in both the front and rear. The seller, a 50-year mechanic who has personally owned the car for 2 decades, states that nearly all mechanical work has been performed by him. According to the description, the car starts and runs flawlessly every time, further reinforcing the reliability of the build. Though the engine photo shows Ram Air V heads, it now wears the HO197 round-port heads, and it operates comfortably on 89-octane fuel. Cosmetically, the LeMans Sport retains paint applied in 1994, which the seller says still presents extremely well. There is minor bubbling on the lower left rocker near the quarter panel, an issue that has remained unchanged since his purchase in 2005. The car now wears judge stripes and reflective lighting similar to factory GTO details, giving it a more aggressive show car presence that often attracts attention and even complaints from GTO owners at events. The interior features a perfect dash and a stock console with correct shifter bezel. Everything is said to work, though the radio recently stopped functioning and the underdash lights have a pinched wire that needs attention. Structurally, the car is described as exceptionally solid with original floors that have never been repaired and retain zero rust, a testament to its long life of being always garage kept. The power top operates properly and the original boot is included. The seller emphasizes that the car has been dependable, well-maintained, and cherished for years, with only minor cosmetic or electrical needs remaining. With its extensive mechanical upgrades, strong-running 499 CI engine, long-term ownership history, and clean title in the seller's name, this LeMans Sport convertible stands as a powerful and attention-grabbing classic that offers GTO-level performance and presence with its own unique identity. Number 17. This 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu Coupe, offered at $47,500 and located in Acton, California, is presented as a well-built and thoroughly upgraded example that blends classic muscle car appeal with modern drivability. Under the hood sits a GM Street Performance 350 equipped with aluminum heads and MSD electronic fuel injection, providing improved reliability and stronger power delivery compared to its original carbureted setup. The engine is paired with a 700R4 overdrive transmission and a 3.73 rear end with limited-slip posy traction, a combination that delivers both responsive acceleration and comfortable cruising. The seller notes that both the engine and transmission have less than 5,000 miles of use, offering peace of mind for buyers seeking a recently refreshed drivetrain. With a clean exterior presence and strong mechanical foundation, this Malibu stands out as a turnkey classic built for enjoyment. Structurally and mechanically, the car benefits from a long list of upgrades aimed at improving handling, braking, and overall road performance. New shocks and springs have been installed along with upper and lower tubular control arms, enhancing both suspension geometry and ride quality. Up front, disc brakes provide stronger and more consistent stopping power, while new Cooper Cobra tires ensure a confident footprint on the road. These improvements allow the Chevelle to deliver a sharper, more composed driving experience than a stock 67 Malibu, making it equally suited for weekend cruises, local shows, or more spirited backroad driving. The seller emphasizes that the car runs and sounds excellent, reflecting a well-maintained and thoughtfully assembled build supported by extensive documentation. Inside, the Malibu features an interior that has been restored and customized with considerable attention to comfort and style. The front bucket seats have been professionally reupholstered, complementing an interior that is described as being in excellent condition overall. An SS-style instrument panel enhances the cabin's classic performance look, while the adjustable steering column and new steering will improve ergonomics for drivers of varying preferences. Modern conveniences have also been integrated, including a retro sound stereo with Bluetooth capability and vintage air climate control, key upgrades for those who appreciate classic aesthetics without sacrificing modern comfort or entertainment features. The seller states that all receipts for the work are included, offering transparency and reassurance regarding the quality of the build and the parts used throughout. With no interest in trades and a firm stance against low offers, the seller underscores the car's condition and investment of time and money poured into it. For buyers seeking a Chevelle that retains its vintage style while offering significant improvements in performance, reliability, and comfort, this 1967 Malibu Coupe represents a compelling option. Complete with a refreshed drivetrain, upgraded suspension and brakes, an excellent interior, and thoughtful modern enhancements, it stands as a strong candidate for anyone wanting a classic muscle car that is ready to be driven and enjoyed immediately. Number 18. This 1970 Dodge Charger, offered at $69,000 and located in Glendale, California, is presented as an exceptionally clean, fully rebuilt California car equipped with a high-powered Mopar drivetrain. The seller highlights that the Charger is powered by a professionally built 440 engine producing over 600 horsepower, making it a far more aggressive performer than a stock example. With numerous upgrades and performance enhancements throughout, the car is described as being like new, reflecting the extent of the restoration and mechanical overhaul. The seller is open to reasonable offers and also welcomes trade opportunities, adding flexibility for interested buyers looking to step into a high-performance classic muscle car. Under the hood, the rebuilt 440 features Edelbrock high RPM heads that significantly increase airflow, contributing to the engine's robust power output. The setup is paired with MSD electronic fuel injection, ensuring reliable starts, cleaner throttle response, and improved drivability over carbureted systems. A full MSD ignition system works in unison with the EFI to deliver consistent spark and optimized performance across the rev range. The engine also benefits from Dodge's exhaust manifolds, designed to improve exhaust flow and complement the engine's high-performance characteristics. Overall, the drivetrain is engineered for both raw power and modern usability, making this Charger a standout among modified Mopars. The car's mechanical upgrades extend beyond the engine, with the seller noting that it is equipped with four-wheel disc brakes, an essential improvement for a vehicle producing this level of horsepower. This braking setup provides stronger, more reliable stopping power than the factory system, adding confidence for both spirited driving and everyday use. Though no detailed suspension list is provided, the emphasis on performance and overall condition suggests that the vehicle has been thoroughly sorted to handle the demands of its upgraded drivetrain. With its California history and fully rebuilt presentation, the car benefits from the type of clean, solid foundation that enthusiasts often seek in a Charger of this era. With its striking condition, extensive performance enhancements, and iconic muscle car styling, this 1970 Dodge Charger represents an attractive opportunity for buyers wanting a turnkey high-horsepower classic. The seller's claim of the car being like new reflects the level of care, investment, and attention to detail poured into its restoration. Whether intended as a weekend thrill machine, showpiece, or collectible modernized muscle car, this Charger combines vintage appeal with modernized power and drivability. Trades are welcome, and the asking price reflects the performance capability and completeness of the build, offering a compelling option for anyone searching for a professionally upgraded and exceptionally powerful 1970 Charger. Number 19. This 1962 Chevrolet Impala convertible lowrider, offered at $140,000 in Los Angeles, California, is presented as a fully restored showpiece built to an impressive high-end standard. The seller highlights its reinforced frame, shortened rear end, chrome undercarriage, and a premium hydraulic setup featuring 3 pumps, piston to the front, 3 ADEX Super Duty valves, and 10 batteries. With 13 by 772 spoke Datons wrapped in 520 tires and deep wet black paint, the car carries a classic lowrider presence complemented by a Bowman color bar, Vipersonic gangster rear window, and a mail slot-style black stay-fast top. The exterior is heavily dressed with desirable NOS accessories, including original fender skirts, rear bumper guards, and a front grille guard, along with dual antennas and lower rocker moldings. The car's presentation is elevated even further with select engraving work and an overall finish that reflects a meticulous, no-expense-spared restoration. With only 700 miles since completion, it remains fresh, tight, and show-ready. Power comes from a 283 V8 paired with a Powerglide transmission, equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor, dual exhaust, power steering, and the smooth drivability that these iconic cruisers are known for. The drivetrain complements the car's traditional cruising style while maintaining reliability for street or show use. Mechanical presentation matches the exterior detail, emphasizing the quality of the build. Overall, This restored 1962 Impala convertible is represented as a premium lowrider with high-end hydraulics, extensive chrome and NOS trim, tasteful upgrades, and a striking custom appearance. For buyers seeking a fully finished, high-quality lowrider with minimal miles on the restoration, this example stands out as a show-level build ready for a new owner. Number 20. This 1963 Ford Falcon Ranchero, offered at $1,100 in Jefferson, Maryland, is presented as a mostly original project that has been off the road for several years. According to the seller, the vehicle has been sitting for about 8 years, and its mechanical condition is currently unknown, including whether the engine will turn over. It was purchased with the intention of restoration, but the project was never started. The body is noted as very original, with the truck having spent most of its life out west, which typically helps preserve metal compared to harsher climates. However, it will need floor replacement, making it a solid candidate for someone comfortable with structural repair or looking for a foundation to build from. The exterior and trim appear largely intact based on the description, keeping the car's classic Falcon Ranchero character. This Ranchero represents a straightforward project platform with plenty of potential, offering a blank slate for customization, restoration, or even a drivetrain swap depending on the buyer's vision. Its originality adds appeal for those who prefer to bring a factory-style example back to life. The seller makes no claims about running condition, so a full mechanical assessment will be necessary. Offered with a clear title, this 1963 Ford Falcon Ranchero provides an affordable entry point into an early compact Ford utility model, ideal for someone seeking a budget restoration project or a vintage platform to build out at their own pace. Thank you for watching this video featuring 20 cheap classic cars for sale from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars for more great finds. And if you know someone who loves classic cars as much as you do, be sure to share this video with them too. See you in the next one.